Okay, can you hear me better now? Is this better?
This call is now being recorded.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Good to see you here. My name is Lemoyola Odior, and I'm super excited to have you here. Okay, so let's get right into it. Can you let me know where you're joining from? I am joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Please put it in the chat box. Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Just put it in the chat box. Lagos, hello Sheku, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay. Port Harcourt, thank you for joining. Lagos, thank you for joining. Saple, Niovo, thank you for joining, Jim. You can't hear me. If you can hear me, please thumbs up. Abuja, Ilesha, Katsina, thank you all so much for joining me. All right, super amazing. My name is Lemoyola Odior, and I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. We're going to be getting into a session where we will discuss how you can literally land a remote job in 90 days. 3 months, nothing more, nothing less, all right? So if you are here to land a remote job, you're here to learn more how to transition to tech, how to maximize the skills that you already have, how to benefit from mentorship, and also hand-holding in the job market, then you are in the right place, okay? I'm going to be sharing my slides, and the moment you see my slide, please let me know. Please let me know. When you see my slide, please let me know. Okay, can you see my slide? Just give me a thumbs up if you can see my slide. Awesome. So like I said, my name is Lemoyola Odior. I'm the CEO of Nibiant Analytics, and this is Nibiant. We are literally raising the top 1% tech talents in Africa. And our mission is to ensure that you're not just learning a skill, but you are an high impact tech talent. And you're also going to be exposing yourself to opportunities that allows you to achieve your goal of working fully remotely and also landing the job of your dreams. I'm also building this alongside with the CEO, Mohammed Suleiman, who has over 7 years of experience in tech and also worked with a company in the US called Afam Romeo, has mentored over 3,000 African professionals transition into tech, and also recognized as LinkedIn top voice in the transition community. Now, there is a difference between learning from somebody who has never worked remotely. Person probably went to learn, from a company and then they are trying to teach you, and working with people that have actually experienced working remotely. And beyond working remotely, the journey of transitioning to tech. How did you get our first role? What was the application process like? How was it working for a foreign company from Nigeria? I personally have worked with companies in Switzerland, US, UK, Canada, and Ghana. And trust me, the experience is different from working, for a Nigerian company. And these are some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you in this webinar. Now, one of the things that we'll be looking at here is how you can identify transferable skills to align with the tech roles that we're going to be positioning to you today. Also, how you can build a tech network to open new career opportunities, how you can create a standout portfolio that showcases your skills, and also how you can land the job of your dreams. Now, there are 7 perfect reasons why you should join us here at Nibiant. And one of it is the fact that our curriculums are industry aligned, and we also have experienced mentors that have gone through the journey and can hold you from start to finish, people that are dedicated to technical support Wherever you're having challenges, the hand holding is there. And we also have the hands-on video tutorials, in-depth interview preparation, LinkedIn optimization, as well as valuable internship opportunities. Now, we have 3 courses that we train people in when it has to do with transition into tech. And it is data analytics, data science, and business analysis. Why are we focused on these 3? Simple. Data is the new oil. It's just like talking about Forex and the rest. We're focused on these 3 skills because number 1, it's super easy to transition into. Number 2, it's super easy to learn. And the third thing is the salary projections are massive. Now, we could literally say, okay, we want to teach you software engineering, or we want to teach you project management, or we want to teach you product management. But the question here is, how long do you want to learn before you land that job of your dream? And being that we've spent time in the transition to tech journey, I just realized that the moment you are able to find out what is missing in the pieces, you can easily land a job. Now, for some of you that follow somebody like Chioma of Chioma Business School, she made a post today where she was like, nobody should tell me that there are no jobs. She's going to ask you 2 questions if you say that there are no jobs. What are your skills and how have you been able to market yourself? One of the things that you're going to be learning in our mentorship program is being able to sell yourself. A lot of people say they don't like selling, but trust me, everybody needs to know how to sell, because you're either selling a product, a service, or you're selling yourself one way or the other. You're selling yourself to the person that you want to marry. You're selling yourself to your company. You're selling yourself for promotions. Whatever it is, every single day you sell. So what do you need to master for you to be able to land a job of your dream? You need to master sales. And sales not in the sense of, oh, you're trying to get somebody to pay for a course and whatnot. No. The ability for you to strategically sit in front of an interviewer and say, this is who I am, this is what I can bring to the table, this is why you should hire me over any participant that you must have interviewed. These are some of the things that you're going to be taking back with you by the time we're done with this conversation. Are we here? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? I'd like to see your thumbs up if you can still hear me. Excellent. So for those people that are here, I want you to fill the attendance form so that you can get access to the recording as well as the slides. But because we're going to be going into the technical aspect of the conversation, I want us to have a lot of Q&As today. I want us to have a full-blown conversation on how to transition to tech and how to land a job in 9 months, in 90 days rather. So I'm just going to touch in bits and pieces all about data analytics, data science, and business analysis, and also share with you why you should join us in this next cohort to achieve your goals. What is data analytics? Now, in analytics, we have 4 types. We have the descriptive, the diagnostic, the predictive, and the prescriptive analytics. Now, if you are looking to transition to tech, one thing I want you to do right now is to please pay attention to me, because at the end of this conversation, I'm going to ask you, what course are you ready to take? Or I'm also going to ask you, who are you? And I'd expect you by that time to be able to say, oh, I'm a data analyst, I'm a business analyst, or I'm a data scientist. Why is it important for you to know the skill that aligns with you as an individual? Simple. The transition to tech journey is not a very rosy one. It's not 100% rosy. You need to be able to take a career path that aligns with you, and you can see through to the very end. A typical example would be my own personal experience. I tried to transition to becoming a software engineer. 6 months into the program, I dropped out. Not because I did not have resilience and grit, but I knew that I was having resilience and grit in the wrong career path. There was no way I was going to sit in front of my computer and code for hours. It doesn't pique my interest. And it's not something that I enjoy. For someone that started business at the age of 13, I wanted to continue to do business and also to do anything that concerns business. I started consulting and strategy at a very early age and looking for a tech career path that allows me to continue to be who I am and who I find joy in becoming. I realized quickly that business analysis was a win. So by the time I am done explaining each and every one of these courses, you will be able to pick one or two things to determine whether you should be a data analyst, a data scientist, or a business analyst. Are we ready to get into this conversation? I need to see your excitement, or I'm not going to move forward. Are we ready? Awesome. Now, what is data analytics? The major focus of this course is to master the art of analyzing, interpreting, and presenting data to empower business decisions. And the skills that you're going to be going away with is data collection, data cleaning, data visualization using Excel, SQL, and Power BI, as well as trends and pattern analysis. Now, what is data analytics? It is the process of examining raw data to find out the trends, the patterns, and insights that can help you make informed decisions. Now, making it easy and simpler for us to understand, data analytics is basically you looking at this thing. Let's say, for example, we want to cook a goosey soup, right? And in the process of us cooking a goosey soup, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the market. Now, when you get to the market, you meet some vendors, you make payment for some ingredients, and you collect the ingredients. That is data collection. And then you take this produce home. You have the melon, the what's it called, the meat, the vegetables, and all of that. The next phase is you go through the process of cleaning these ingredients. Now, when you've collected your data, when we talk about data analytics, you can't just go ahead and use it like that. It's just like saying you can't just buy the pomo from the market and you're just putting it in the soup. There's going to be a lot of dirt. There's going to be a lot of sand. Things are just, hazy. For those of us that are very organized in the kitchen, you want to clean the pepper and then put every red ingredient in one plate, every green ingredient in one plate, every ingredient that looked like meat and all in the other plates. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So beyond data collection, the next phase is data cleaning. Now, in the process of data cleaning, you ensure that the data is accurate, removing duplicates, errors, and organizing it in a very usable format. Coming back to the melon soup conversation, when you are done buying your things from the market, you need to clean it. You're washing your fish with the hot water, you're cleaning the vegetables, you're filtering your crayfish and all of that. Now, in the filtering of the crayfish, there are sometimes you would see some really big shrimps and all of that, and then you take them out. That is data cleaning. The next phase is data analysis. Using statistical methods, algorithms, and analytical techniques to understand trends or answer specific questions. Now, in the process of us cooking the melon soup, we need to run analysis and be sure that, hey, is it the seed melon soup I want to do, or the other type with the oils and all of that? You need to be sure that the ingredients you have would be able to produce the kind of egusi that you are envisioning. If not, you need to be sure, okay, what type am I going to see? Analysis needs to be run. All right. Remember, I said you can't just come from the market and then you're putting things in the pot. You also need to be able to clean your pot and whatnot and get ready for your cooking. Now, when you are done with your analysis and your cooking, there is something called data visualization. What is data visualization? Presenting findings through charts, graphs, and dashboards to make them easier to interpret. Now, things should have been more difficult if you are saying, okay, you want to serve your family melon soup, and then you bring the raw melon to them, and you are just bringing things haphazardly. No, you must have cooked it, and then you're putting the soup in the soup plate, combined with the fufu, semo, or whatever. Now, data visualization is basically putting all of these things that you have done in a very beautiful tray, bringing it to your family and explaining to them, this is the soup, this is the semo, this is whatever. Everything has been combined for you to understand what this is. And this is a goosey soup with your juice, your water, and whatnot. That's basically data visualization. And when you are doing data visualization, you use tools like Power BI, Tableau, Excel, and the rest. All right. You are literally gathering all of this data, breaking it down in a very simple document that allows people to be able to understand what you collected in the beginning. Now, for example, you are feeding people that don't know anything about soup. If you are giving them the raw data that you collected, they wouldn't know what to do with it. But the moment you bring it to the point of reporting and interpretation, they know that, okay, I can eat this food. Your recommendation is for them to eat the food. Reporting and interpretation is simple. Summarizing insights in a clear way to support decision making. Now, do we understand the foundation of data analytics now? If you do, please thumbs up. Need to be sure I will get it. Okay. Now, that is the foundation of data analytics. If you do not understand that part, the next phase of data analytics is going to be pretty difficult for you. Now, data analytics has application in many fields, from business and healthcare to finance and marketing. It also helps organizations understand their performance, predict trends, improve efficiency, and make data-driven decisions that can positively impact strategy and outcomes. Now, remember, I said that in analytics, we have two types, four types rather, descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive, and prescriptive. Now, under data analytics, we have the two foundational analytics, which is the descriptive and the diagnostic analytics. Now, the descriptive and diagnostic analytics are two foundational types of data analytics that serve different purposes. Descriptive analytics is simple. What happened? So, taking it back to our melon soup story, you've served your melon. Your family has eaten it. They've eaten the egusi. Some people are like, stone food this thing. Some other people are like, wow, did you have a relationship with Lot's wife? The salt here is massive and all of that. Descriptive analytics is simple. The purpose is clear. Provide a summary of what has happened. The focus is clear, analyzing historical data to understand trends, patterns, and outcomes from past events. Tools and methods include, average, totals, and frequency counts, visualization like dashboards and the rest. So now, taking it back to the soup example, how does this relate? Let's say, for example, Mama Amina is typically buying from Mommy Ray, and anytime she buys from Mommy Ray, there's a certain way the soup tastes when she's done cooking. And then whenever she buys from Mommy Rafiat, there is also a certain way the soup tastes. Now, what is descriptive analytics? When we taste a particular food that is not in any of this category and everybody goes and they're like, Mommy Amina, what happened? Simple. She starts describing, when I went to the market, I didn't see Mommy Ire, so I went to one other woman and they call Mommy Okpe, and I bought this. And this is what happened. And then we as a family, we've seen that this is a regular trend. How are we able to determine that this is regular? Is because we have history. We've eaten enough of the egusi soup to know that this is not the taste of our mother's soup. Or we've eaten enough of the pomo to know that the normal pomo you used to use is not this strong. What happened? Right? So the question of what happened in analytics is basically going into history to find out what is wrong. If you see what I wrote here, I said to understand trends, patterns, and outcomes of past events. All right. Now, diagnostic analytics is simple. It also helps you to understand why something happened. So when Mommy Amina is done explaining what happened to the ingredients and why she fell for whatever she fell for, the next thing we're going to be saying is, okay, this is why the food tastes the way it does. This is why things are like this. This is why the pomo is strong. This is why you are literally explaining based on what you have heard, based on the historical data, basically explaining what has happened. Digging deeper into data to identify causes behind trends or anomalies that are found in descriptive analytics. Now, when you're able to successfully run descriptive and diagnostic analytics, we can now safely say that you are a true data analyst. You have run data analytics successfully. Do we get it? Is it clear to us now? Is it clear? Do we understand it? Okay. Now, the next thing is data science. But before we go into data science, if you know that you have not filled the attendance, you're going to take 1 minute now to fill the attendance. For those that have not filled the attendance, the reason is simple. You need to be able to go back to, go through the document and also listen to the recordings. And it's only for those that are able to fill the attendance that will be able to track and send these things to. So the next 1 minute, please do so before we move into the data science course. Are we ready? Awesome. Data science course is basically solving complex problems with predictive and insights. Now, the objective is simple: to develop advanced analytics, machine learning, and statistical modeling skills for solving real-world problems. The key skills and models: Python, programming, machine learning, and the likes. Now, what is the focus of data science? Predictive analytics and prescriptive analytics. What is predictive analytics and prescriptive analytics? These are advanced types of analytics that help to build on the insights from descriptive and diagnostic analytics, aiming to provide more actionable and forward-looking insight. Now, the most amazing thing about data science is it has its bearing, it has its foundation in data analytics. And one of the good things with us here is you're not just going to learn data science. If you sign up for our data science course, you also get a very solid foundation in data analytics, which gives you a win because you can literally apply for jobs as a data analyst and also as a data scientist. Now, what is predictive analytics? The purpose is clear: to forecast the future events or trends using historical data and machine learning. A lot of us have experienced watching local news where the weather forecaster is saying, okay, rain is going to fall by 11 a.m. on Thursday, and today is Tuesday, and everybody's like, okay, how do you know? Predictive analytics. They're able to predict the weather condition and what the expectations should be because they have history with data analytics and they have history with what has happened before, and they can be able to use that using advanced learning tools, to predict the future. And then the next thing is, what should we do about it? What is likely to happen is under predictive analytics. What should we do about it is under prescriptive analytics. When you are done predicting, you need to be able to recommend to people. The purpose of prescriptive analytics is basically to recommend actions to achieve specific outcomes or optimize decision making. And the focus is clear. It goes beyond predicting to provide actionable suggestions and scenarios to help achieve desired outcomes. All right. Now, the final one is business analysis. Did we understand data science? Did we understand data science? Awesome. Now, the final one is business analysis. What is business analysis? Identifying and solving business needs. The gap, bridging the gap between business goals and technical solutions by identifying requirements, optimizing processes, and also delivering impactful solutions. The key skills and models include requirements gathering, process mapping and optimization, solutions modeling. Now, I'm going to break business analysis simply for you. It is basically the ability for you to be able to get into an organization. If my slides are not moving, I think you need to drop out of the call and join back because it's moving from my different screens. All right. Business analysis is you being able to get into an organization, find out what the problem is in that organization, recommend solutions that are actionable. I always tell people, if you're recommending a solution that is not actionable by the company or by the individual, it is not a solution. You're just bringing up random ideas. Whatever solution you are bringing for a problem that you must have noticed has to be executable by the company. Now, as a business analyst, you play a crucial role in bridging the gap between an organization's objectives and also its actual operations, often working closely with stakeholders to ensure alignment with the organization's strategy. Are we following? Are we following? Thumbs up if you are following me. All right. Excellent. And some of the key components of business analysis includes requirements gathering and analysis, understanding what stakeholders need from a project or initiative, and also documenting functional and non-functional requirements that define how a solution should operate. Requirements gathering of information. Who are the stakeholders? The founders, the CEOs, the COOs, the internal and the external stakeholders, people that are able to tell you, that are able to influence the company both internally and externally. External stakeholders could include government bodies, customers, and the likes. Internal stakeholders could include the founders, the CEOs, the COOs, the investors, and the likes. And then we have process improvement, analyzing current workflows and processes to identify inefficiencies and also suggest improvements. And then we have solutions assessment and validation. You want to be able to assess the solution that you are bringing in and also ensure that it is viable enough for the company. And then you have stakeholder engagement. What is stakeholder engagement? You've been able to communicate effectively with the stakeholders that are in your organization, and everybody understands themselves. You're able to speak with the technical teams like the software engineers and the likes, as well as the founders and all. And then you're able to say it in a simple way that everybody understands. And then the final one is strategy analysis, assessing business goals and analyzing if they align with the organization's mission and vision. Why is business analysis so important? It improves efficiency, it reduces risk, it enhances customer satisfaction, and it drives innovation. Now, when you're looking at these three career paths, what are the opportunities that you are able to maximize? Data analytics, data science, and business analysis. You can literally be a data analyst, a BI analyst, a data scientist, an ML engineer, a business analyst, a product manager, a project manager as well, and more. And the salary projections are super, super amazing. Now, the next question I'm going to be asking you today is, what is the career path that you are going to pick? What is your career path? I'm going to be shutting down the slides sharing because this is where we get into the live conversation, where I ask you questions, you ask me questions, and we speak with ourselves. All right. So if you have understood the training, first of all, I want to see your hands up. If you understood the difference between data analytics, data science, and business analysis, can I see your thumbs up? Can I see your thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up? Amazing. So now, based on what you have learned, who do you think you are? Put it in the chat box. Who do you think you are? Put it in the chat box. You can just write, I'm a data analyst, I'm a business analyst, I'm a data scientist, and whatnot. Who do you think you are? Put it in the chat box. Business analyst. Good to see you, Victoria. Thank you. Oh, Anu, data analyst. Come on, let's go, guys. We're 98 on this call. All right, business analyst, data analyst, business analyst, data analyst. Nobody wants to do science things. None of you want to code using Python. People don't like maths in this call. Okay, business analyst. All right, data analyst. Data scientist. Okay. Awesome. So good to see. So this is the essence of me explaining to you these different roles, because at the end of the day, you would be able to determine which of these roles fit you as an individual. All right. At the end of the day, you'd be able to determine which of these roles fit you as an individual. So now we're moving to the next phase of this conversation. I'm going to be asking questions, but before I ask and also respond to your questions, I want to share with you the 7 steps that you need to, implement in the next 90 days in order for you to be able to land a remote job and also be like some of the people that you listened to early on. Now, what is the first thing that you need to do? You need to be able to learn a high demand skill. What does it mean? Learning any skill is not what's going to give you a job. You need to learn a skill that people are looking for. A skill that the gap is so wide that when you finally become that individual, getting you a job is not going to be difficult. That's the first. Learn a tech skill. And I am going to strongly recommend data analytics, data science, or business analysis. The next thing is you want to build a solid project and portfolio. Building a solid project and portfolio puts you a step higher than anybody else. Why? The recruiters are able to see in real time what you are able to do as an individual. Now, the third thing is basically, can we hear me? Can we hear me very well? Okay, great. Now, the third thing, number 1 is you need to learn a tech skill. Number 2 is build a very solid portfolio. Number 3 is you want to be able to optimize your LinkedIn. Why is optimizing your LinkedIn very important? Because at the end of the day, if you want to work for companies outside of Nigeria, the first place that they're going to look for you is on LinkedIn. They want to be able to tell, who is this individual? Who is this person that is looking to work with us? Is this person trustworthy? Can we track the person's record? Or why is this person leaving the company every 6 months and all of that, right? These are some of the things that they look out for that helps you to position rightly online. So you need to be able to maximize LinkedIn. It's not optional. It's very important if you want to transition to tech. The first thing you want to do is to make sure that your CV is properly optimized. You cannot use the same CV for different jobs. You want to be able to optimize your CV so well so that when they see it, you can literally stand out above everybody else. The fifth thing you want to do is to prepare for your interview ahead of time. Preparation that meets opportunity is what people will term luck. If you are not prepared and that opportunity comes, you will not be able to land the job. So start preparing for your interview before you are even done with the program. Why? The job can come at any time. Sometimes we call our students and we're like, there's an opening and we can only fill with students from our program. Are you ready? Have you prepared your CV? Do you have your portfolio? Do you have your LinkedIn optimized? Have you done your interview preparation? And if you say no, it's basically you saying you're not ready for the job. But if you know that there is a certain job that you are eyeing, you need to be prepared so that when that job comes to you, you can grab it with both hands. Now, the sixth thing that you need to do is to consistently put yourself out there. Be in the marketplace. You literally need to sell yourself. If 10 people in your circle do not know that you're a data analyst, excuse me, do not know that you're a data analyst, a business analyst, or a data scientist, then absolutely you are not ready to land a job. You need to be able to shout it at the rooftop that this is who I am, and you will literally attract the people that are going to hire you or recommend you for a job that you're looking for. And the seventh thing is the perfect thing, landing the job. Landing the job gets easy when you do all 6 things, and literally you're going to be achieving, your dreams in no time. So getting a job in 90 days is absolutely possible. We've done it for ourselves. I've done it for myself multiple times. And I've also supported a lot of people in this journey as well. And it's also my desire to support you in this journey. So I'm going to be opening the conversation for question and answers before I share my offer with you. So if you have questions you want me to respond to, put it in the chat box. By 8:50, I'm going to be sharing my offer and working home with the next 30 people that will be joining us for the May cohort. Also, if you've not filled the attendance, please do well to fill the attendance right now so you can get access to the recording and also the slides. So who has questions for me? Does anybody have a question? You can unmute your mic and ask your question. Is anybody that is ready to? Okay, can you please give clarification on the difference between data visualization and data analytics? Data visualization is you would have literally been done with your data analysis. Data analysis is basically you getting into the data and analyzing it using tools like SQL, Excel, and the rest. Analysis is you being able to determine strategically and also using critical thinking to say, okay, this is the what's it called? This is what is happening and this is why this is happening. For you to run analysis, you need to be able to ask the right questions, because if you don't ask the right questions, you'll be giving the wrong answers. Now, data visualization is the end, or rather, I would say the second to the last part of the treadmill. By the time you are done with your analysis, you need to be able to present it in a way that people that are not technical can understand. And for you to be able to present it, it appears in a dashboard with live charts, graphs, and the rest, so that when you're presenting to people, you can explain every part that is showing, and those who are not very technical can understand in one bit. I don't know if it's clear to you. And 1 minute. LinkedIn optimized. Data scientists, are they coders or visualizers or both? They are both. Data scientists code. Data analysts do not code. Data scientists use coding languages like Python, and they also use visualization tools like Tableau and Power BI. LinkedIn optimization. Okay, Prince, what's your question? Can we continue this training with just our phone? Akinlade, no, you can't. You would not be able to maximize the training. Using a laptop helps you to be able to work real time with the facilitators and also helps you to do your project. Another thing, if you want to work with companies abroad, please get a laptop. It helps to make things pretty easy. Some companies use platforms like Slack, Trello, and the likes, and these platforms work better on the laptop. I'm not saying you can't use it on the phone, but it's always better if you have a laptop to be able to do this. What is the major difference between data analysis and data science? Okay, like I said earlier, data analytics is focused on descriptive analytics and diagnostic analytics. Talking about the history, what happened and why it happened, why data science is about prediction and prescription. This is because you've answered what happened and why it happened. Predictive analytics is going to say this is what is likely to happen, and then prescriptive analytics is answering this is what we can do so it doesn't happen. I hope that it's clear enough. What's needed in achieving the near perfect LinkedIn profile? To get the near perfect LinkedIn profile, you need a professional headshot, you need a solid banner, you need to be able to have a very good featured session. You also need your experience detailed out and written properly. You need your bio session written properly. You need your portfolio link appearing on your LinkedIn as well. You also need recommendations and endorsements, as well as your awards and honors that are showing as well. I hope that I've answered you, Prince. Difference between data analytics and data science. I just answered that now, Leonita. Please, apart from laptop, what other tools are needed for remote work? Other tools that are needed for remote work is your Wi-Fi. You can start off with you using your phone hotspot, but it's not sustainable. Why? We are in Nigeria and we know that the networks are not very great. So you need to be able to have 2 to 3 networks. MTN. Currently, my MTN data is turned on, and also the Airtel Universal Network is turned on, because there are some times that one network is just going to shut off, and you are in a meeting, you need to be able to quickly switch to the next one. So you can start off your career with a hotspot, but you need a Wi-Fi device or a MiFi or a router. You also need a very good, comfortable table, nothing too heavy for a start, and a comfortable chair. You need that very small thing that helps you to elevate your laptop for your back as well. And you need a very quiet environment where you can handle your work without much distractions. Okay, next question. Please, apart from, okay, is HHD laptop okay for it? Yes, as long as it is 8 gig and above, very okay for it. Please, where is the attendance? Someone please support Chika with the attendance. Can a complete beginner learn data analysis from? Of course, we have a lot of people that have learned, and in less than 90 days, they landed jobs. 100% Oyindamola. Our course is set up in a way that if you had no clue, but you have a laptop, you have network, and you're willing to learn, you can absolutely be a data analyst in 90 days. So yes, 100%. To get recommendations on LinkedIn, you need to be able to speak with your previous employers as well as colleagues to write for you. Just make sure that you are a good person. If you weren't, it's going to be difficult to get recommendations. Don't get recommendations from people that never knew you or never worked with you. Never works out well. Vic, are these courses free? So we are. If so, are we starting? The course is not free. I'm going to be sharing our discount offer tonight for those people that are going to be taking advantage of the discount offer. So please stay with me to the very end. What type of software is required? The type of software that is required is based on the course that you are taking. For now, just have a very good laptop that has great space and a good speed. When you register for any of the courses, you're going to be getting onboarding materials on the kind of course softwares that you need to start the program. And you also get support on how to upload and download the softwares as well. Do you guys have a package for those who know Excel, Excel Power BI? No, we do not. We do not have a package. What I would say to you is no knowledge is not lost. You might think that what you know is more than enough, but I promise you, by the time you join us and you're done with our course, you'll see that the angle from which we take our trainings is entirely different, and it's going to be a plus and a win for you. So I'd advise that you join the whole program and just brush up your skills, so that you're fresh and you're getting into the job market with a fresh mind. Is it possible to work a part-time job in data analytics while working a full-time job as an engineer? Yes, if you are able to balance your time, you can work as a freelance data analyst. What you now do is you focus on getting contracts for a short period of time that you can also manage the time that you appear, because you also do not want to burn out. And one other thing is, based on your history, by the time we are done teaching you how to transfer your skills as an engineer into a data analyst role, sometimes the offers you would get might just take you away from the full-time job because it's probably paying you 2 times or 3 times more than your current salary. But yes, it's possible. If you're already working, can you add a remote work to it? Yes, absolutely, Francis. I don't have any idea about business analysis. How do I start? Okay, the best way to start is you want to ask yourself, is this something that you like? Business analysis has a lot to do with effective communication, negotiation, mediating, documentation, research, critical thinking, strategy, consultation, and the likes. If you know that this is not something that you would enjoy, I wouldn't recommend it for you. But if you know absolutely that you are a very great communicator, you are good with finding out problems and also delivering solutions, it will be a great path for you. Now, the next step would be for you to join our program so you are taught the technical parts of business analysis so that you can align what you already love with what you're going to learn, and then you can easily land a job in that area. Do you allow payment for installments? Emmanuel caught me. Yes, this webinar is basically for the discount, the 4 installment payments that I'm going to be sharing with every single person that wants to be a part of this program. We have never done 4 installments. This is like the first time we're doing 4 installments, and I'm going to be sharing for those people in the webinar. So please stay with me. When I'm done answering everybody's question, I will share the 4 installments, but I'm only giving it to 30 people. So stay alert and get ready to secure your slot. All right. Can someone with no prior computer knowledge learn data analysis skills in just 90 days? Yes, Oyedamola, just have your laptop, have a good network, be ready to learn, and absolutely you will. Will there be opportunity to learn SPSS? I'm not so sure. But yeah, send me a message so we can talk through your previous experience and also see the gaps that you have. That would help me to determine which of the courses you should go for, and then we can take it out from there. What does the program entails and areas it covers? Which of the programs? We have data analytics, data science, and business analysis. Which of the programs can help me do well in a hotel business? What's your current role? That's going to be my question. Business analysis is a great program, but then what's your current role? That would help me advise better. But business analysis is a great program for anybody in the hotel business because you'll be able to identify gaps, improve processes, and also advise on how do I put it, on how best the company can grow as well. Okay, you own a hotel, then please do business analysis. More questions? I'm actually business analysis will be great for you. Any more questions? Any more questions so that I can share my offer? Are we done? And the challenge with SPSS is it's not particularly a software that we train people in, but you can reach out to Shakira. Please, let's drop a number and call her up to see if there is a way that we can advise on how best you can go forward. We don't necessarily teach SPSS as one of the tools. Rachel, for someone working with an NGO as a program head, which package do you recommend? Business analysis? Business analysis aligns with you. Do you take internships? Yes. So after the 3 months program, you get 1 month internship as well. As a lawyer that is interested in diving into tech, which of the packages is suitable for me? What kind of lawyer are you? What kind of lawyer are you? Which area of law do you specialize? What about e-commerce? For e-commerce, I would recommend data analytics or business analysis. Or yeah, either of the 3 courses actually for e-commerce, because data analytics is great if you're in e-commerce because it allows you to be able to understand trends and anomalies and also recommend the best solution. So data analytics will be great for you. The learning process is fully virtual because we like to serve a lot of people at a time. So it's fully virtual via Google Meet. You also use our LMS, our learning management system, via our website as a support. Our classes are Saturdays 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., on Tuesdays 8 to 10 p.m., and then on Thursdays 8 to 10 p.m. for mentorship, where you're going to be learning about LinkedIn optimization, CV revamp, and all of that. I'm a project engineer. What course do you recommend for me to upskill? Take either data analytics or data science. Okay. How is the internship done and what's the duration? Now, for the internship, you are put into teams and the duration is 1 month. It is optional. It's not compulsory. Training is compulsory. The internship is optional. When you get the internship, you do live work. You are literally working with us at Nibians. So you can actually put it on your CV and in your LinkedIn that you were an associate here with us, because you would have spent 4 months with us, and it's literally live projects, new live projects that you will be working on for the 4 months. Please, can I learn data science without prior knowledge? Yes, you can, Martins, David. Yes, absolutely, you can. I'm a graphic designer and I intend to transition into tech. With which package should I do? You can take data analytics, Solomon. You're welcome. I'm a math teacher and love working with complex numbers. Please do data science, Shegun. Go ahead with data science. You're going to love it. Absolutely. Because of the statistics, the coding, the numbers, you will literally fall in love with the course, Shegun. So please go for data and data science? Emmanuel, the time you mentioned are all in what? Yes, please, all in what? How can data analytics help a forex trader? If I can advise you, I'd recommend you go for data science. The reason is, with data science, you get a background, a foundation of data analytics, but you absolutely need predictive and prescriptive analytics, because in forex, you need to be able to see into the future. Now, understanding past trends and all of that is great because you would get the foundation of data analytics, but data science would serve you more as a trader, all right? Because of the predictive analytics and the prescriptive analytics, you'll be able to use the machine learning tools to determine the future market, and that helps you to make better decisions as a forex trader. As an architect, which program do you recommend? Depending if you're in the technical part of architecture, you can actually do data analytics, but business analysis will fit more into your role. What about for an agric administrator? What course should I go into? Depends. Are you working as an agric administrator or you have a business as an agric administrator? So I need to be clear on that. The internship is not paid. It's all part of the program, and it's not paid. It's an unpaid internship. For human resources, so much for this. Wow. Okay, for human resources, which package is best? Go for data analytics so that you can become an HRO analyst. HRO analysts are paid a whole lot. So if you go for data analytics, you will be a great HRO analyst. Business, if you're a businessman or an entrepreneur, you can go for business analysis so that you can delve into strategy consulting, and all of that. Thank you so much, Odubenga. All right. If we don't have any more questions, how many of us are ready to see the offer? Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. If you're ready to see the offer and join the May cohort, drum rolls. If I don't see the drum rolls, I am not going to say anything. Please answer me. Oh, hey, oh. It's like my network took me to 1994. For customer support, which one is best? Business analysis? Please answer me. Oh, I already answered you, Peter. Very likely you didn't hear me. It is virtual. It is virtual via Google Meet. Also, every class is recorded. All right? Every class is recorded. It is not self-paced. We have classes and you also have self-paced videos that you need to take. I think I answered these questions before. Oh, seems like my network has really taken me out of Nigeria. For a graduate in international relations and MS in political economics, what package is best for me? The package that is best for you is business analysis. Business analysis. Will acquiring data analytics skills enhance my career prospects as a data collector? Absolutely. It's perfect for you, only Damola. Absolutely, you should. Okay, so guys, we're ready. I'm going to be sharing my screen for the offer. I need the first 30 people. The moment you see the offer and you're ready to take advantage of it, the first 30 people you're going to be putting in the chat box, I am securing my slot, and then you're going to be making payments to the account number on your screen, and you send me the proof of payment. Are we ready? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. 100K off the offer that I'm about to share to you. If I don't see thumbs up, I'm not sharing the offer. Okay, let's go. Ready to share. Ready to share. So now our cost, actual cost price is 350,000, but for everybody on this webinar, we're taking off 100,000 naira and we're telling you you can pay in 4 installments. You can pay in 4 installments. Now, what you are paying in total is 250,000, but you can pay in 4 installments. The cost is starting May 10th. For you to be a part of those people that were going to be training in May, you need to secure your slot tonight with 30,000 naira, make a balance payment of 55,000 naira before the cohort starts, make another payment of 85,000 naira 1 month into the training, and on the second month, you also now make the final payment of 80,000 naira. So I need only 30 people that are going to take advantage of this. Like I told you, this is the first time we're introducing 4 payment options, 4 installment payments, 4 installment payments. For anybody that is taking advantage of this, 100,000 naira has been knocked off the course, and you get to pay 250,000 in 4 installments. To secure your slot tonight, make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen. Send me the proof of payment, and I will add you to the training program. All right, secure your slot tonight with 30,000 naira. If you also want to start in June, secure your slot tonight. If you want to start in June, secure your slot tonight. You pay 55,000 before your training in June. You pay 85,000 naira 30 days in, and the balance 80,000 2 months into the program. Okay, 4 installment plan. If you want to secure for May or for June, make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen. So this is what I want you to do. Put it in the chat box right now. I am securing a slot. Put it in the chat box. It is fully online. It is fully online. Put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. And then make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen. Account number, guys. If you want to start in June, secure your slot right now. Okay, I'm back. This is what I was saying about network chasing you out of your program. All right, are we ready? Okay, so I'm starting now. I got knocked off, so I lost track. If you are taking advantage of the discount slot, put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. The first 30 people, put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. Let's go. Come on, guys. I am securing a slot. Put it in the chat box. Make your initial payment of 30,000 naira to secure your slot. You can secure your slot May or June cohort. Okay. I am securing a slot. Put it in the chat box. 29 slots remaining. 29 slots remaining. 28 slots remaining. Put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. Okay. 26 slots remaining. Make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen. Send me a proof of payment, and I will send you the enrollment form. Okay. 28 slots remaining. 26 slots remaining. 26 slots remaining. Okay, 24 slots remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 slots remaining. 23 slots remaining. Put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. Make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen and send me the proof of payment. 23 slots remaining, and we will be done. Shutting this down by 9:05. If you know that you want to move to the next level in your career, then take advantage of this. Like I said, we've never done this before. 4 installments is huge. We're literally saying, let us teach you almost for free. All right. You're not just going to be getting the training in 90 days. You're going to be getting mentorship, LinkedIn optimization, CV revamp, job support, interview preparation, and whatnot. If you know that you are ready to move to the next stage, put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. Make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen and send me the proof of payment. Okay, 22 slots remaining, and we are done. Congratulations to the 8 people that have secured a slot. Send me a proof of payment, and I'll share with you the enrollment form. Make a payment of 30,000 naira. I'm going to reiterate the payment plans. 30,000 naira tonight to secure your slots. 55,000 naira either before May 10th to join the main cohort or before June 1st to join the June cohort, 85,000 naira 30 days after, and 80,000 naira 2 months into the course. 30,000 naira tonight to secure your slot. 8 slots have been taken. I'm starting to receive receipts of payment. If you know you've secured your slot, payment validates the slot. So make sure that you make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen. Send me the proof of payment and I will send you the enrollment form. 22 slots remaining. Who is ready to join me? 22 slots remaining and we are done. 22 slots remaining and we are done. Okay, 21 slots remaining and we are done. Make a payment of 30,000 naira to the account number on your screen. Send me the proof of payment and I will share with you the enrollment form. Twenty-one slots remaining and we are done. So let's start calling names. Hi, Abigail. Have you secured your slots? Anu, have you secured your slots? Ayuba, Amarakshi. If you've secured your slots, then send me the proof of payment so that I can share with you the enrollment form. Secure your slot with 30,000 naira tonight and send me the proof of payment. Are we ready? 8 slots taking, 9 slots taking, 21 more slots to go. If you know you are interested in joining the May cohort of the program or the June cohort of the program, send me the proof of payment. All right? Secure your slot with 30,000 naira right now and also send me the proof of payment. Are we ready? Who is ready to secure their slot? Put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. Send me the proof of payment of your 30,000 naira and also I will be sending you the enrollment form. The cohort for May and for June is opened. Mind you, it's just the people that have taken advantage of this discount that also gets access to the 4 installment payment. If you know you don't want to break the bank, then take advantage of this right now. Secure your slot with 30,000 naira. Send me the proof of payment and I will share with you the enrollment form. 21 more slots remaining and we are done. Twenty-one slots remaining and we are done. Who is ready? Do we have any more questions that would like for me to answer before we call it a day? If you have questions, put it in the chat box. If you know that you'll be able to make your payment completely, make your payment of 30,000 naira to secure your slot tonight and ensure that you send me the proof of payment. Secure your slot with 30,000 naira. Put it in the chat box. I am securing my slot. Send the proof of payment to the number on your screen. Send the proof of payment to the number on your screen. Mind reward. Whew. You want to tie my legs and my hands. So there are other sets, but like I said, what makes this different is because I am introducing the full installment payment to you guys. Our payments are only done in 1 or 2 installments. So absolutely, you can join at any time. You'll be making a payment of 250,000 naira. All right. If you know that you want to maximize the 4 installment payment, then you need to secure your slot with 30,000 naira tonight, and also ensure that you send me the proof of payment on the number that has been pinned. Okay. $21 slots remaining. Sending your proof of payments. And also send me a message for clarity. All right. Thank you all so much for joining the program. If you know that you'll be able to make your payment between now and Saturday, 12 p.m., put it in the chat box. I'm securing a slot, then send me a message right now. If you know that you're absolutely going to be making your payment between now and Saturday, 12 p.m., put it in the chat box. I'm securing a slot, and send me a message right now. I'm not opening this up for the next 4 minutes. If you know that you are absolutely going to be able to secure your slot between now and Saturday, 12 p.m., put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot, and send me a message right now. Okay, 1 down, 8 more to go. If you know that you absolutely can make your payment between now and Saturday, 12 p.m., put it in the chat box. I'm securing a slot. 2 down, 6 to go. 9, 8 to go. Out, it's my math. 8 to go. All right. If you know that you can absolutely make your payments between now and Saturday, 12 p.m., put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. And send me a message right now. For the 8 people that have secured, 12 people that have indicated securing a slot, send me a message right now so that I can walk you through. Okay, 7 more slots remaining. 7 more slots remaining, and we are done. If you know that you are absolutely going to be able to make your payment between now and Saturday, 12 p.m., put it in the chat box. I am securing a slot. Send me a message right now. Send me a message right now, and I will walk you through. 7 slots remaining, 3 minutes to go, and we are done. All right, I hope we've enjoyed the session. I would like to get your feedback. Have you enjoyed the session? Did you learn something? Are you going back with something? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Are we sleeping already? If you've learned something and you know this has been an impactful session for you, I would like to see your thumbs up before we shut this down. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Looking forward to you maximizing all that you've learned to become a better version of yourself. I am open to helping you on your clarity to know which role you should take and which course that you should go for. Send me a message right now and I'll walk you through. Have a great night, everybody. See you on the other side.